What is up, people? My name is Shoquafina. Welcome back to our St. Louis Blues franchise mode here in NHL 18. In the last episode, we didn't really do a whole lot. We just uh, went through the team, talked about kind of the strengths and weaknesses, what our goals were, and then made a few moves just to improve our roster. And we'll go ahead and take out a look at our lines right now, just to freshen everything back up. Our first line looks exactly the same. Second line, we have Fabry here on the second line left wing. We traded for Michael Backlund from the Calgary Flames, as well as Steen here on the right wing. Third line, I mean, it's all right, I guess. It'd be a great fourth line, but eh. And our fourth line is pretty decent. We signed Jerome Iginla just to fill out some depth and send some of our younger guys down the AHL. Our defense looks like this. Nothing really changed there. I'm actually going to put Edmondson here just to put him on his natural side. And then, of course, our goaltenders, Carter Hutton and Jake Allen. AHL team looks like this. Nothing really going on, nothing crazy. I'll move him down here. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So we're looking to grow Jordan Schmaltz and, Jake Wallman right now. They're both listed as minor league defensemen, top two. Carl Gunnarsson, he's going to be a guy we look to trade. I'm actually going to go edit the trade block right now. Some guys you can see on there would be Gunnarsson. I'll put Sabotka on there, and I think I'm going to put Carter Hutton on there as well. So that's what that's going to look like. I might make a cut right here, but it shouldn't take me too long. So if you guys just want to bear with me, I'll go ahead and do that. As you can see, the couple guys are already on here. Take out Bouwmeester. We don't really want to trade him right now. Maybe next year. Goalies, let's throw Carter Hutton on here. The reason why I'm putting Hutton on here and not Allen is because Hutton his deal is expiring. And I don't want to have to re-sign him. He's 31 years old. He's kind of the same goalie as Allen is anyway. Yeah, Allen makes a lot of money, but we could always just trade him after we get an actual goaltender that we could use. Carter Hutton, I feel like we wouldn't want to re-sign him anyway. We need our money to go toward other free agents that we need. So I'd rather have the goalie that's already locked up for a couple of years. Bertuzzo, I wouldn't mind trading him either, but right now we have to get rid of someone else. Who I was going to put Sabotka on there, I think, right? Let's just sort by salary here. Sort by salary. Who do we got? There's Sabotka right here. He's making 3.5. He's a third line left winger for us. He's 30 years old. He's got 3 years left on his deal. I don't feel very good about this deal at all. He's making about the same as Berglund, actually. Why is Berglund here as well? How many years left do you have? 5. Oof. Okay, we might want to throw Berglund on this line. We'll put Berglund on here instead. All right, that makes more sense. So we're just going to go ahead and keep this here, except we're going to take off the forwards. We don't want to trade any of them. We're going to just have our two defensemen thing up here. That should be good. Let's just go ahead and do this as well. So we'll say like 28-year-old forwards. From here down to like that. That should be good, right? Yeah. Okay. So I like that. That's what we're looking like. Down here, that looks fine as well. Okay, so we want to get rid of some of these players. Just some older guys that aren't really worth anything because on really bad deals like Gunnarsson, he's a 79 overall. He's playing second pairing in the AHL, making almost $3 million. We have to get rid of him. We need the cap space to re-sign some players and to hopefully make a big splash in free agency to make to actually do something here in the off season for next year. The plan for this year is maybe make the playoffs, but if we don't, that's fine. The idea is that we're going to be a better team next year and hopefully make a push for the Stanley Cup in year 3, or at least, try and make a deeper push at that point. So that's the idea. And as you can see, we're off to a very rough start at 1-5. So that's looking pretty good for us. Wow. We're on a 6-game losing streak, 7-game losing streak now for the St. Louis Blues. 5-0 win. That was really ugly. And now we're going to go on a winning streak. So this team is very streaky, as you can see. Moving on. So for the first month, we were 5-7-1. That's kind of what I'm expecting, about 500. Good year for rookies. That's because, that reminds me, I created Brady Tkachuk and Quinn Hughes. Just to make it more realistic, have some guys that are actually going to be in the draft, in the year one draft. I was going to create Jack Hughes as well, but I forgot, so he's not going to be in the game. But at least year one will be more realistic. Then the computer can create its own players from there if it chooses to do so. As you can see, we're a few games below 500. When we win, we're putting up a lot of goals when we win. We're getting shutouts when we win. It's just we don't win enough is the problem. Okay, so we're getting an offer here for Desharnais, it looks like. I don't like this trade just because he is listed as a depth forward. He's not going to really provide anything for us. Yeah, they're giving us a fourth for it, but we don't really have anyone to replace Bertuzzo right now anyway. So we're going to go ahead and exit this trade. Yeah, we don't want to deal with that. If that was Gunnarsson, though, for the 2.9, I would have done that in a heartbeat, but it wasn't. So we're on another big losing streak. Fantastic. 5 games below 600, or 6 games below 500 now. Holy crap, I can't even talk right. So let's just go ahead and see how badly we're getting smoked by everybody else. I didn't expect us to be this bad. Brayden Schenn has 33 points in 25 games, and we're in last in the league. We're last in the league, and my man has over a point per game. Like, he's killing it. And we're getting smoked. Fabry grew somehow. What's going on, boys? Is Carter Hutton mad that he's on the block? Like, what's happening here? Brayden Schenn is killing it. And no one else is, I'm guessing. Let's just go ahead and check everyone else's numbers. He got 23 assists. They have to be going somewhere. Vladimir Tarasenko, look at the first line is doing phenomenal, and then everyone else is just being crap. That's what it is. First line's doing great. Second line's doing... they're absolute garbage, basically. Okay, so there's Steen. Where's Fabry at? Oh, my God. I'm glad he's growing. Oh, my. Okay, that's very ugly. Hopefully we turn that around. Hey, boys, come on now. I'm actually very surprised that we were last in the NHL. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to sim. We're going to keep simming. It doesn't matter because, like I said, our goal isn't to do very well this season anyway. If we make the playoffs, great. That way we can entice free agents. That's a good part about making the playoffs. But if we get the first overall pick, I don't care. If we finish top 3 in picks even, that's fine because Svechnikov's going to be a monster. Brady Tkachuk's going to be good eventually. Quinn Hughes is going to be good. So we're going to be fine. And look at this. We went on a win streak, and now we lost, 4 in a row. We beat the Canucks. Now we're going to start losing again. It's some weird stuff we've got going on here in St. Louis. I was really hoping for a better first year than this, but oh well. I guess the team didn't want to play because I actually improved the team, believe it or not. They would have been far worse than this. Because they didn't have a second-line center. They were using an AHL player as their second-line center. If you remember back to last video, the guy was listed as a depth forward. He was not ready to go, and definitely not ready to be played on the second line. So we're stopping here for some reason. I'm guessing we're getting a trade offer. We're 21, 25, and 2 at the moment. We got the trade deadline a month and a half. For Bouwmeester, they want to give us a second. Bouwmeester's got 2 years left. I don't know, man. I don't have any defenseman to call up for him. You know what I mean? He is 34. He is 34 years old. That's rough, dude. Can I get something else, maybe? Do you guys have a defenseman you can just throw me as a parting gift, as a thank you? Just someone to take his spot, like a Dermott. Is Dermott ready to go? Is this a guy that's ready to go? He is top 6. He's left-handed, I guess. Like a Connor Carrick, even. You guys give up a Connor Carrick, right? Right? Trade rejected. Okay, well, I don't... I just need someone to replace him, realistically. Hainsey, oh my god, for 2 years at 3 million? Probably not, right? Martin Marinson, is he good to go? He's listed as a top six. I just need to play someone. So if you guys want to give up Marinson, that's fine. He's got 1 year left. I don't need to re-sign him. Rejected. Okay. I suppose I can throw in like a really low pick. Actually, hang on a second. This could be good for us. Let's throw in. Actually, I do have someone to replace him. He's right here, but I'd rather get rid of him. All right, cool. That works for me. So we just unloaded a ton of cap. Okay, so I threw in Gunnarsson, who was making $2.9 million playing on the second line, the second defensive pairing in the AHL. So that's fantastic. So we get rid of him. We dump him off. We get a second-round pick in return. We get a serviceable defenseman just to plug in and play in the meantime. And we got rid of Bouwmeester, which kind of sucked because 82 overall defenseman. Like, the man was, what, like 32, 33 years old. He's going to start dropping. He's not going to be ready. We're not going to be ready in time for him to win the Stanley Cup. We have to unload his cap. Might as well get something for it. And this is actually going to help us in the offseason as well. As you can see, that it created a decent amount of cap space for us. I don't see why we need to... Yeah, it's saying we need to do roster moves. Let's just go to edit lines here. How's everyone doing? I mean, you know, as good as they can with their team being this terrible, I guess. Let's go to best lines. So at this point, I'm just gonna keep an eye on. I'm just gonna keep an eye on our trade block, make sure everything's going all right. Oh. Why is Dunn here? I'd rather put Bertuzzo up top, you know. I play him on the left. Done here. I know we're probably going to get lit up, but that's fine because we're not making the playoffs at this point anyway. I just want Dunn to grow. He's 21. I want to play him in his correct spot. Bertuzzo's not growing at all, so I might as well just do that. Yeah, so now we have a young defensive core. I'd like to upgrade on Bertuzzo, obviously, and Marinson's just a 1 year rental just to fill out everything, just so everyone down here can grow. Schmaltz is still listed as a depth defenseman. We're going to best lines here. This looks fine, serviceable for now. I do need some younger players coming up in the ranks on defense. We can fix that with this draft. We have a ton of picks, an absolute ton of picks. Is Yaskin's a fourth line forward? Okay, so we can start forcing some trades here. Look, his defensive category is really good. Sanford's also listed as a fourth line forward, but he's 74 overall. I mean, if we're gonna, you know what? If we're gonna tank, we're gonna tank. Let's do something. Sash is listed as a fourth line forward too. Oh no. Okay, this is not looking good. Oh my God, what are we gonna do? Okay, so Sash, his defensive category is pretty good, but Yaskin's is best, which is funny because he's a sniper. But here, actually, let's take a look at this. So here's the thing. Sobotka is making way too much money. He's making 3.5. He's got 3 years left. He's 30 years old. He's 80 overall. I'm not a fan of that. Berglund, 80 overall, 29 years old. He's making 3.85 for 5 years. So we're going to try and move Berglund and Sobotka. That way we can call up a couple of those guys, bring them up. How much is Brodziak making? Nothing. So I don't really mind if he sticks around. I was really hoping he would grow, but I guess not so far. Tag, whatever his name is. So we can do that. That way we can make room for some of our other guys. We can move Upshaw and Iginla up to the third line and play our younger guys in the fourth, because we don't have to worry about these guys growing anyway, considering he's 40 years old and he's about as big as he's about as high as he's going to get. And same thing with Scotty Upshaw here, who is 1 year left on his deal. Very nice. So a lot of these older guys are going to either retire or just get out of town. Like Brodziak's got 1 year left. Upshaw's got 1 year left. Iginla's got 1 year left. So really all we have to worry about right now is Berglund and Sobotka. Steen, I would start worrying about probably next season, because look at this. This is kind of ridiculous too for a 33-year-old, 84 overall player. But he's still 84 overall, so he's still serviceable. That's the thing. Or we could just unload him right now and just not care. So this is what we're going to do. Ready? Okay. So we're going to actually just get out of here really quick. Now, we traded all the defensemen that I want to trade. We still... Okay, he's still killing it, dude. We still need to get rid of Carter Hutton. Right. So there's Berglund. Let's just go ahead and throw up his line mate, Sabotka. Where's our boy? He's probably way down here, right? Yeah, there he is. He's way down there. Okay, so let's throw him up there. Surplus. We'll take the defense off. We'll take off the defense. And then we'll put on goalies, right? So, I don't know why it's saying player role. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're just going to move this up to like 28, whatever. So that's going to be Carter Hutton, obviously. There, so that's going to be our thing. That's our surplus. That's fine. I think we're looking pretty decent. If we could trade these 3 players off and get something good for them, that's going to be really good for us. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and continue simulating. I wouldn't mind getting something for Steen. If I can get something good for Steen, I would absolutely do it. So let's just go ahead and sim to the trade deadline at this point. We'll consider all options here. They just want to give us Desharnais for a couple of picks. We're going to decline that. I want to offload Cap. I don't want to take on more for no reason. You know what I mean? Okay, so we get a win there. Watch, we start winning like crazy. Watch, we start winning like crazy. So now unloading and selling is a bad idea. Oh my God, 9-2 over the Bruins. What are you guys doing? Watch this. We're going to win every game up until the trade deadline. I'm going to look like an idiot. They're going to take Thorburn off of us? Let's take a look at this. Okay, he's got 2 years left. How much is he making? 9 mil. Why would I do this? To get a 4th. Is that important? Dude, could I move up for it? Rejected. I'm not going to do it then. He's got 2 years left. 0.9. I really don't care. Honestly, I really don't care. Upshaw, they're looking to take off our hands. Upshaw, I want to hang on to him though because like I want to get rid of everybody else. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and decline this as well. A 3rd, a 5th for 2nd. No, I want to get rid of the 2 guys with bad contracts. That's not going to happen, is it? They're going to keep asking for Upshaw and everybody else on the retiring deal. That makes sense, realistically. There's Berglund. Let's take a look at this. So they're offering us a player. Probably just swapping bad deals here at 1.1 for 2 years left. He's listed as a 4th line forward. We don't need any more 4th line forwards, to be honest. He'd be a good 4th line center for us, I guess, but we already have one. He's trying to grow. If I just take this and this off, you guys can't do it. Okay, that's a problem. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to say no for now, I guess. Yeah, we're going to say no for now. There's Sabotka for Josephson. And a 4th. 2-way forward. 4th line forward. I could... he's not going to grow. I could just bury him. I won't feel bad about that. He's got 1 year left at 0.7. That's fine. We get to unload Sabotka. We'll bring someone else up. We get a 4th round pick out of it. I can just, not worry about him. That's absolutely okay. Trade accepted. Beautiful. So we unload 3.5 million. That's absolutely fine. Now we get to, actually, no. We're sending him back down. No, I didn't mean to click that. I meant to click this. So, yeah, Josephson, we're going to send him down, and we're going to call up Yaskin. We're going to call up Yaskin. He has to hit waivers. That's fine. If someone wants him, they can take him. I don't care. They didn't take him. So we still have him. That's fine. He's on an expiring deal. I'm not worrying about it. I am not worrying about it at all. Okay. So we're good. We'll just say best lines. And continue. I'm not too worried about that either. Upshaw for Mike Ribeiro. Oh, we're going to decline that. Sorry, Red Wings. Sorry, Detroit. I might stop here unless this is a good trade. They want Berglund. You guys want Berglund back? Really? Wait, no, that Berglund's ours. Who am I thinking of? Backlund. That's what we got from them. Okay, so they want to give us a 3rd, and whoever this is. Who's this guy? Some garbage player. Kind of the same deal as the other guy. Uh, they have to do that, though, because, obviously, a fourth and a fifth, and I get a third in return. Can this be a sixth? I would do this a million... I mean, I probably shouldn't care because I'm unloading a bunch of cap. But if I can turn this into a sixth, I feel a lot better about it. Rejected. I will turn that back into a fifth and accept. I'm getting greedy, boys. Okay, so we have a ton of picks. I'm not worried about it. Plus, we get an additional third. That's fine. Okay, so Berglund, we're going to unload 5 years of $3.85 million. We're going to get this guy who's on an expiring deal. Same exact thing as this last trade. We also get a third out of it, so that's fine. Absolutely okay by me. Call someone else up. Yes, we will. Go to roster moves. We're going to bring that guy back down. Send him down, and we're going to call up someone who is listed as a fourth line. Who's listed as a fourth liner? Let's just go ahead. So we have Josefson here, we just traded for. No thank you. Thorburn, nah. And then Sash. And then Sanford as well. So I think Soshnikov, who had the better defensive? I mean, does it matter? Who's younger? Sanford is. He's a power forward. Soshnikov. I'm going to call Soshnikov up. He has... Whoa. Oh. Okay, I goofed. Sorry. There we go. That's much better. Okay. That's much better. So we're going to go ahead and just say best lines again. Whatever. It doesn't matter. I guess it does because it sent me back here. Okay, so Yaskin, Sash. Yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Except for Fabry over here. Does it matter? Probably not. Edmondson, Dunn. I don't want Dunn there. I want Bertuzzo there. Okay. Pareko's an 86. He grew. Does it matter where he is, though? I don't think so. Let's check the AHL team. Down here. Best lines. Costin's not playing center anymore. They threw him on the wing. Wherever he's going to grow, man. I just want this guy to grow. Whatever. I want him to grow. I don't care about him, so that's fine. This is V guy, yeah, no. Okay, so as long as he grows, we'll be okay. Sanford there is just trying to get some ice time. That's perfectly fine. Okay, beautiful. We just need to get rid of Carter Hutton now. They want Kyle Brodziak. They're going to give us a fourth. Nah, I'll hang on to Brodziak, I think. I think I'll hang on to Brodziak. That's probably the best move, right? He's on an expiring deal. He's not costing me anything. I know that give me all the assets, but I'm trying to do this well enough for my my younger players. Okay, so I think we decline here. So we still need to trade Carter Hutton. They just want to give me Ribeiro. I don't want Ribeiro. We're actually above 500 now, which is absolutely ridiculous. I called it, didn't I? We had like the worst start ever, and now we're just... Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and... Yeah... Okay, so we lose there. Alright, so let's take a look at where we are, first of all. I swear to god, if we're in a playoff position, I'll be pissed. Okay, we're not, but we're... We're kind of close. We made quite the comeback there. Pretty surprised about that. Let's just go ahead and hop into our lines again, I guess. So Fabry's growing. I love seeing that. This Tag Thompson's growing. That's great. Okay, cool. So I think that's all we need to see, really. Okay. Okay, so basically all we need to trade is Carter Hutton. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that. I don't know if anyone would be interested in that because I know he's on an expiring deal, so it wouldn't matter, but I might as well get something for him. If I could package him with Steen, because Steen's listed as a second line forward, but he's making so much money for so long. Do I want to do that? That's kind of going to make or break us, realistically. Like, our first line is doing great. I can call up Sanford at that point. I don't know where I'd put him exactly, because I have 3 young guys on the fourth line as it is. I could probably move Yaskin up, or even Sash up to the third line here, and put like a Ginla up here on the second. You know what I mean? I'm sure that might be okay. I think that's what we're gonna try and do. Maybe for a better goaltender, see if we can package them for something, or we can see if we can get a first round pick from someone. Okay, so let's take a look. Obviously, if we can get something from like the Coyotes or the Wild or whatever, that'd be great. Actually, we have Winnipeg's first. We have our first, and like Winnipeg is not even guaranteed to make the playoffs either. So if we can get like Colorado's first, or even like Dallas's for Hutton. All right, so I'm about to try something here with your Stanley Cup champion Washington Capitals. I'm gonna try and get this Johansson guy or Johansson. I don't know. Where are you from, buddy? Canada? Johansson. Lucas Johansson. He's a medium top four defenseman, 20 years old. He's only 60 overall. Maybe he pans out. I mean, if he was like 19, I'd be all for this. But the fact that he's 20, I'm not really sure. Maybe he pans out. I don't know. We're gonna try and get Tom Wilson as well. Don't hate me. I know. Don't hate me. The guy's 23, medium top 9, 79 overall. The guy can grow if we let him. Plus, he'd be kind of helping us replace Steen for the rest of the season, so whatever. And really, we're just trying to finesse this first round pick. I know it's not going to be very high because they're going to make the playoffs, but we're just trying something here. But instead of this defenseman, I'm having second thoughts. Instead of this defenseman that might not pan out, why don't we try for... Do we go for Orlov? How many years do you have left? 6. So Orlov's long-term already. Do we try for this? Top 4 defenseman. I mean... I feel like we have a lot of defensemen, but... I feel like we need someone else, I don't know. Do we just go for Burakovsky here? 81 overall, 23 years old. Decent defensive category, third line scorer. He's a right winger as well. But if we're getting Tom Wilson, then I don't know if we do that, or do we go with Madison Bowie? We might just go with Bowie. 22. This is obviously, I think. Okay, I think we go with Bowie. We go with Bowie instead. That's what we do. And then let's sweeten the pot. I'm sure they're going to want, like... They want Schmaltz. I don't want to give him Schmaltz. He's going to be with us for a little while. They want Bertuzzo. We could do that. They want Marinson. Let's just give him Bertuzzo. Let's go ahead. Give him Bertuzzo. Rejected. Mean value, nor in particular what we're setting. Okay, so I know they want Steen. Let's see if they want anything else that we have. I don't think we really have anything for them. Who's this Thomas guy? I mean, they don't want him. Let's just toss this dude in here. Whatever, man. Does that put it over the edge? No. Okay, so we just put him in there for bait, I guess. They want a third. Let's give them a third. Will this do it? Oh my god, it would work. Holy crap. Okay. So this is actually... Let's think about it. We're upgrading here on defense from Bertuzzo. We are downgrading from Steen, but we're also getting a first-round pick. And we're also dumping a ton of cap, which is fine. And we're unloading Carter Hutton. We weren't going to resign him anyway. We might as well get something for him. Wilson adds more depth for us. I like it. I might regret this later, but I like it for now. Consider it a done deal. Okay. We have 18 players. We need to call up a goaltender. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh boy. Okay, so they said Rittich. Let's go ahead and bring him up. As you can see there, we have almost $9 million in cap space. So I think we're under, actually, which isn't very good for us. But let's just say best lines for now. Fabry's at an 82. They have Upshaw up here, really. That's interesting. Tom Wilson. Why would they do that? Upshaw's the left winger. That doesn't make any sense. Let's just do this. That makes more sense to me. So this is what our team looks like now. A lot worse than when we started. Actually, I don't know. Might be about the same as when we started. But after I made those initial improvements, you know, I don't like Murinson, so we'll put him up there. He's not gonna grow for us anyway. We want to play these guys in their roles. They're both right now top 6, so I'm gonna play them in the role. That way they don't get stunted in their growth. Picked up a nice right-handed defenseman there in Madison Bowie. He's gonna grow for us. Marinson's just gonna be a placeholder here. Whatever. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here. Let's just best lines in the AHL as well. Sanford's still down here. I don't know how I feel about that. Sanford is still down here. There's no room for him, is there? I mean, we probably could move, like... Do we need to move anyone else? We could probably move, like, Upshaw for a pick. But then who would we bring up? I don't want to risk stunting anyone's growth by playing them higher up than where they need to be, you know? I think we're fine. We'll play Sanford in the NHL next year. He'll be okay. He's young. He'll be fine. Okay. That's that. That's it. We're done. All right. I know this has been going on forever. I apologize. Actually, I don't know if it's been going on forever for you, because I'm pretty sure I made a big giant cut there when I was trying to find a trade for Carter Hutton and Alex Dean. So we're just go ahead and simulate to the end of the season and then call it a day. See where we finish. Actually, if we make the playoffs, look at this. Look at this. Bless their little hearts. They're trying. They're trying so hard. And then that happened. Okay. Welcome to the real world. Yep. We beat the Ducks. That's saying something, I guess. We beat the Avs. That's not really saying anything at all. We get smoked. Here we go. This is what we've been looking for. So we're still floating around 500, which is pretty impressive considering I just gutted the entire team. But yeah, okay. 5-game losing streak. 6-game losing streak. Here it comes. Here it comes. Snapped in Vegas. All right. So we're actually going to finish pretty decently compared to how we started, which is... I'm honestly a little impressed. Okay, so yeah, 41 losses. Yeah, okay. That's about where I believed we were going to finish. But look at the AHL team there, finishing with 102 points. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I hope they make a deep push. I really do, to help our defensive prospects and some of those other forwards down there. Okay, so, so close to point per game for Vladimir Tarasenko. Let's just take a look at the line, see if anyone grew in the meantime. No. Okay. Great. Very nice. Okay, so down to defense here. Braco. No, Bowie didn't grow. Okay, so whatever. Everything's okay. Schmaltz is still depth. Wallman is still minor top 2. Everything's looking fine. Everything's looking fine. Okay. So that's the end of the season. We're just going to finish it off here. All right. So let's take a look at our players' stats. Actually, did we finish last in the NHL? I went ahead way too soon. Okay. So I know we finished last in the division by 1 point. So before I do that, let's just go ahead and... Team stats, yeah. Let's see who finished last in the NHL. Really, are we... Oh, this is for the playoffs? Really? Hang on. Team stats. All right. Yeah, okay, so let's just go ahead, entire league. Here we go. Oh, wow, we finished 4th to last. Right in front of the New York Rangers, the Detroit Red Wings, and the Carolina Hurricanes. Just 1 game separated all of us. Okay, so that gives us really good odds at drafting top 5, obviously, because we finished in the top 5. If we win the draft lottery and pick top 3, that'd be fantastic. If not, we're still going to get a good player. That's fine. And since we actually have 2 first-round picks, because we have 3 now, yeah, because of the Capitals here, we could move up. We could move up in the top 3 no matter what. So we're looking pretty good. We are looking pretty good. So we're gonna take a look at our player stats. Okay, I feel pretty good. We're gonna do really well in this upcoming draft. All right. So Braden Chen, who was actually killing it for the majority of the season, kind of slowed down there at the end and ended up with 76 points. Still pretty good. Jaden Swartz, 75 for him. Pietrangelo, 55 points for him, leading our defenseman. Backlund there in the second line, 40 points, and then it really kind of trails off from there. Yeah, so there was a really big drop off from here to here. Our first line obviously carried us. Uh, I don't know, man. I didn't think that second line was that bad, to be honest with you. I mean, I know Fabry was still growing. He's only 82, but I don't know. I don't know. Jerome again led 27 points in what is likely to be his very last season. Good for him. Way to go out on a high note there, fella. Too bad we couldn't get you in the playoffs, but, you know, I'd say there's always next year, but for you there probably isn't. So we're going to go ahead and just sim to the draft here and then just watch the preseason everything. We're going to see the draft lottery results as well, and then in the next video, of course, we're going to go through with the draft and everything in the off season, re-signing, free agents, and all that, and then we'll set up ourselves for the next season for that next video after the next video. So that's the kind of layout we're looking for here: off season, full season, off season, full season. That's the idea, at least. I know I've been going forever, so I've been recording for like an hour. I don't know how long this video is going to be because I'm gonna, you know, chop it up a little bit. But oh, this is taking way too long. All right, the playoffs are complete, and your Stanley Cup champions are the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Charlotte Checkers, they're taking the Calder Cup. Unfortunately, it was not our AHL affiliate, but, you know, it happens. So the draft lottery should be next, right? Is it next, or is it the retired players? I can't remember which one comes first. Lottery. We fall back to 7. Oh no. That sucks, dude. Islanders get the 1 and 2? What? Oh no. They won. The Islanders won 2. No way. The Islanders won with both of their lottery picks. Are you kidding me with that? That's ridiculous. I'm definitely moving up. I'm fleecing these guys. They fleeced the NHL. I'm fleecing them back. I don't even care. Ginla did not retire. What a monster. What a monster. Okay, we're just gonna back up. I don't really care. We're not gonna edit the trade block. We don't have anyone else to trade, really. So that's that. We're moving up. I'm letting you know that right now. We're fleecing these friggin' Islanders. The 1 and 2 pick. Get out of here.